Hello and welcome to this week's Elite Audio video. And this week we have something very exciting. You may have noticed in our social media that we currently have a free to enter competition where you can win a brand new pair of Audio Solutions loudspeakers worth just over £3,000. What do you have to do to win the speakers? Well, it's really very simple. In the video description below, I will put in all the links that you need, first of all, to access the Audio Solutions configuration page. Now, this is the very important part because it is from here that you will be able to probably spend hours of your life that you will never get back again. And I must admit, I have found this page extremely addictive, configuring all the multiple variations of color combinations, trim combinations, internal wiring upgrades, color coded tops of the speakers and so on. It is honestly, I'm not sure how many variations there are, but there will be literally thousands. So here's what you have to do. You must choose the Figaro M2 loudspeaker. Now the reason being is that whatever is voted the top loudspeaker from the configuration choices that you have made, these will be shortlisted, and some have already been shortlisted, as you will see. There's a voting taking place to determine the most popular finish. That will be the finish of the loudspeaker that will be built by Audio Solutions and then shipped to Terry Ellis at Pursuit Perfect Systems, where Terry will be carrying out a review on that actual configuration. Now, to enter, all you have to do is go through the configurator with the Figaro M2, making what you think is your best color combination choice for you. At the end of the configuration, you have an option to share. And at this point, you can then, another screen pops up and you can have a copy of the actual code, and you will then email that code with your name and your contact details to, and I'll bring this up on screen, graham@eliteaudiouk.com. Now that's all you have to do to enter. The winner will be someone who has entered their configuration. Just want to clarify, it's not the configuration that is voted to be the most desirable, because that's a separate thing entirely. It is simply the fact that you have entered, so it's free to enter and you have an equal chance as anybody of winning these loudspeakers. Couple of restrictions. This is for UK only, so you have to be in the UK to enter this competition. I apologise immediately for our friends outside of the UK. I'm so sorry, this is a UK only competition. So if you're in the UK and you fancy winning a pair of £3,000 loudspeakers, you have got absolutely nothing to lose. It is absolutely free to enter and everybody has an equal chance of winning. It is one entry only, please, and as I say, submit your code that you will get. And if you've been watching this from the start, you will see I've gone through a configuration that shows you how to do this from start to finish. You'll see the cursor on screen, clicking the various options, and then obviously I'll show you at the end how to get your code, and then you'll just simply email it to graham@eliteaudiouk.com. If you've watched our previous videos, you will remember that Graham and I were in Munich, and this is where we first heard these amazing loudspeakers. Going into that room was, I would say, transformative in so many ways, because we had come from rooms where I would say the value of what we were listening to is more than the average price of a house in the UK. We come from a room where the loudspeakers alone were the best part of 300,000, similar price for amplification, cabling I think was over 100,000. You're looking at oh, we've got flashing lights going on in here. I will take a short break and be right back. So 3, 2, 1, and I'm back in the room. We have a slight technical issue with one of our lights, so we will have to proceed without it. You'll probably notice that I don't look my usual vibrant, illuminated self, but we will soldier on as we always do when faced with technical difficulties, so I do apologise for that. Anyway, as I was saying, so we come from some, I would say, exceptionally high-end audio systems into this room, and we had the very large Figaros and the small Figaros, and these were being driven by a Java, the new double shot carbon, which they launched at Munich as well. So we sat and listened to the big speakers, and just to reiterate the story, both Graham and I assumed that based on what we'd already heard, that these had to be at least 60,000, 70,000 pounds. You can imagine our complete and utter surprise when Gediminas revealed that these actually retailed at 20,000. I mean, that's a lot of money, but in the context of what we were hearing, it was just staggering performance. But the biggest shock was yet to come. Gediminas said, "Do you want to hear the little ones?" I said, "Yes, of course." I got then engrossed on the iPad to pick some relevant tracks to play. The music was still playing. I then popped my head back up and I said to Gediminas, "Do you want to stick on the small speakers now?" And he said, "They're already playing." They had actually swapped them live. I don't recommend you do this at home, by the way, but they'd swapped them live. And it just goes to show that he has very cleverly made sure that even from their smaller floor standard to the largest, you maintain cohesion in the sonic presentation. And they sounded amazing. Honestly, the large ones, when they put the large ones back on again after that, I could then hear, because I was paying more attention, but there was a bit more bass extension, but the overall tonality had remained exactly the same. Very clever. So here you go. Get your entries in. This competition ends on the 31st of July. Somebody watching this or who has already entered is going to win these loudspeakers in standard configuration. You'll spend a lot of time on this configurator. It's a lot of fun. Get your code, email it to Graham, and let's see if you can win these. And you will then see the voting in terms of, this is a separate thing, the finish that you will also choose that will go to Terry Ellis at Pursuit Perfect Systems. So plenty of time for that voting to take place. Anyway, so a quick thank you actually. There's a number of you who have taken the time recently to leave us some review feedback on reviews.co.uk, and I want to personally thank you because I know it takes time and I know we're all very busy, so someone that does that, it's greatly appreciated here at Elite Audio. And also, if you haven't done so already and you're enjoying this video or our past videos, please take a few minutes just to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I can't tell you how much it means to us. It's huge. You know, we really appreciate every single like and every single subscription to our channel. We've got a lot of things planned. We're kind of in a limbo period because of summer break and holidays, and we're a bit stretched with staff being on holidays. So we are hoping to get back to our normal scheduling of videos in a fortnight's time. And of course, as ever, I want to thank you for watching this week's video. It's a great opportunity to win some speakers. Please get your code in and give yourself a chance. You know, there's no cost to enter this, and these are £3,000 loudspeakers. So have a great week listening to music. Have some fun on the configurator. I will look forward to seeing you. And here we go, more flashing lights. It's a sign. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you in 2 weeks' time.